So this is Pas de Deux, 8A Plus at LPT. Started working this towards the end of last year. I always remember my first day on it. I pulled on, got to the cruxy section, this bit here, and I could barely even hang the positions. It felt so hard. I don't know what motivated me, but I enjoyed the moves, or the moves that I didn't do. And I sort of kept going back and sort of made incremental progress. There were two really hard bits for me. The right hand crimp that I'm on there, I found that just so hard, like a sloped outwards edge. And the next move, which is the bump in, the left hand undercut. Eventually I managed to get some slightly different beta for that one. So this is the go before the send, and I paused it there. And as I hit that undercut, my index finger, you can see it's folded back in on itself. I was so awkward and so painful, just crushing my finger. I tried to adjust it a couple of times. Eventually, I've just got to carry on. It's just one mistake. So feet up, step through, bump the next hold, and again, if I stopped it about there, my pinky wasn't on, and I was way too far right. So I'm on the bad part of the hold. So I'm on like this bad left hand, bad right hand, crushing my finger, and I tried to adjust a little bit. And in the end, I'm like, I've just got to keep going. So I bring my feet up. I'm amazed that I can bring my feet up. And as I go out for the next left hand, I think I was always off. I'm trying to adjust my fingers there, still can't get the index involved. The toe on, and this next hold is good if you can get it well, but I was just off. The left, the right, nothing felt good. But that was the go before the send, pretty good fall. And then this is the send go. So the start of the route starts up Bad Boy, which is a 7C plus, and it's like a direct finish to that. The moves and Bad Boy, I love them, so much fun. This like heel toe sort of cam behind here. There's a couple of different ways of doing this, and the method that I'm doing is definitely the taller person way. I can leave that heel toe in and go straight up to the good holds. So yeah, so all this is lovely. You come across through here. After this, you go up some jugs. I've extended the next quick draw. You can go past it, but I didn't like it. It felt like off this left hand here, you come in to do a match, and it just felt like I could just drop it, and I'm not that far from the ground then. I always want to extend a draw and make it a bit easier. So this is the juggy section, clip there, come up through here, lovely little side pulls, keep working my way up. Sort of go with a left hand backhand on the next sort of undercutty section, that one there. And then top right, this one is a pretty big hold. That's sort of like traditionally where you'd rest for like Bad Boy, and I guess for this route that I was trying Pas de Deux as well. But I ended up finding a knee bar higher up. So come off here. This next set of holds, they're quite good, flat, maybe slightly sloped, but they're pretty decent. And then this knee bar here, it's good. You can see me go no hands now. It is good, but it's really stressful on your knee. So when I was trying this, for weeks and weeks afterwards, I'd get like a super sore like right thigh / knee. Like when I was like walking up and down stairs, it would ache. So I'm kind of glad to have that done, to not have that anymore. But it makes the route feel way nicer. So you come across, right hand is good. Step up, that's not really a hold, it's like a little dimple thing. Left toe is good, and then you make this big move up to that, and this is like a Crosley type hold, and sort of I was wedging my thumb in between two bits. Only had a few goes on this. So right toe was super important. I placed it, I was able to like drag in on a particular spot, hit the right hand, I hit it well that time, I managed to wrap my thumb over. This was a slightly different beta with the left. And as you can see, my right toe lifts off just as I hit the move, so I'm having to push so much through to stay on. Feet up, there we go, got that way better, way further to the left. Managed to cram my fingers in, left toe, right toe, this is all good. And this left hand here, if you steady enough on your hands and you hit that, that's a pretty good hold. Step your feet through. And the next section, there is a hold on the right, but I can stretch through to the back of this, and the back of that is a jug. Bump your feet up, and it's just like two glory moves on absolute buckets. And yes, clip the chains. It's quite exciting, missing the last draw as well. I played around with clipping it, but you don't really need it, and you are quite far from the ground. And that's Pas de Deux. So happy to get it. It's one of my, I had 4 goals for the year, this is the 3rd one. So I'm so psyched, looking forward to picking up the the next project and keep on going. Thank you very much for watching.